Good morning and welcome to Breathing Techniques. This is week 12 and today we'll be doing skull shining breath. Skull shining breath is very similar to bellow breath. It's about emptying the lungs, getting the bad stale air from the bottom of the lungs, pushing it out and then filling the body with oxygen rich blood so that it brings a lot of oxygen into all the cells, into the body. I'm a bit shiny on here, sorry about this. And what this does is it clears out the bottom of the lungs. But you need to be cautious, and there's people that can't do it. So if you're pregnant, or if you've, and again, because you're pushing on the baby, you don't want to do that. If you've got high blood pressure, because it will raise your blood pressure. So again, we're going to start with skull cleansing as opposed to bellow. So it's a little slower, but still be very cautious with blood pressure problems. If you've got pressure behind the eyes or in the ears, again, you don't want to build up that pressure. And then you need to stop if you start to feel really dizzy or ill or sick, or if you get a nosebleed. And it's always probably better to give your nose a bit of a blow before you start, because you're going to be blowing down. Now, I will be showing you my belly, and you'll have to excuse my belly. I'm nearly a 50-year-old woman, married, 3 kids, 3 grandchildren, so my belly's my belly. But it is about using the belly and letting the belly relax so that you can breathe back in. With skull cleansing breath, what you're going to do is you're going to, excuse me, forcibly breathe out through the nose, and you'll hear it, and then you're going to relax. So you're not breathing back in, you're creating a vacuum as you breathe out, so that air will be sucked right down to the bottom of the lungs and it'll fill it all back up. Now, like I said, we're going to do it very slowly. We're going to do 10 rounds, and then we're going to take a breath out, a big breath in, and try and hold it for 5 seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Now, any of those can make you feel really dizzy, really sick. So again, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, then stop. I'm standing up today because it's much better and easier to do it standing up. But if you can't stand up, if you are chair bound, then stay seated. You can still do it sitting down. So let me just make sure that I've got everything that I'm supposed to. Oh yes. So this repeated breathing up and down, it helps to work on your stomach muscles. It improves the tone of your stomach muscles, but it also works on your heart, and it also works on the liver by massaging as you're doing it. Your kidneys, everything inside, get a good, nice little massage as you're doing it. So it's great for lots of things in the body, but like I said, be cautious. So getting my belly out. Now, I'm going to tuck this up higher so you can see. Now I'll show you my belly. This is my belly, but I can let my belly out. And this is kind of what babies do. They walk around all day with their belly out. They don't care. As we get older, we start to pull our stomach in. And now this is me with my pulled in stomach. Everything's pulled in, my stomach's tight. Now I can't breathe into my stomach. I can only breathe into the top of my lungs, which then causes anxiety. Oh, that's another reason for stopping as well. If you've got anxiety problems, be careful as well with this. Yeah, got about that. So yeah, again, when we're pulling the stomach in and only breathing into the top of the lungs, only reducing that breath, then we can put a lot of anxiety on our body. So with this, so there's my normal belly, that's my pulled in. We're going to breathe out through the lungs, and then just stop breathing out, and it'll come back up. So I'm going to count with my fingers. So here we go. We're breathing out through the nose. So we're going to take a breath in, a breath out, a breath in and hold. So let's do another round of them breaths out, 10 of these. And a breath in, out through the mouth, breath in, let's hold. And just breathing normally. So with these, I did 2 sets of 10. What you could do is, as you're getting easier, it gets easier because you'll start to feel like it's a little lightheaded. Then you can start building up to 20 sets and trying to do 20 times and doing about 10 sets of those through the in a session. So it's quite hard and quite long. But we start off small, we build up to it. And like I said, as it gets further along the weeks, we'll get into bellow breath. So practice these, see how you feel, and then when we come to do bellow breath, it's slightly harder. You should be ready for bellow breath, because bellow breath is pushing out and pulling back in again. So whereas we just kind of let the body just let the air back in, and we just concentrate on the blowing out, with bellow we do the 2, and so it becomes really quite fast. So be aware, practice these, see how you feel. Any problems, like I said, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling really dizzy, if you're feeling ill, then just stop, take a couple of rescue breaths and breaths left in and out. And again, them holding breaths, if you can, hold it a bit longer. We did 5 seconds, try and hold it for about 10 seconds if you can. But again, make sure you're not pulling your jaw in. It feels nice and relaxed. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and keep breathing. Hi David, lovely to see you.